This video is part of the Lay the Draw video study, a statistical analysis of over 100 football matches to find out if the Lay the Draw strategy actually works, and if so, what betting conditions need to be present to guarantee a profit. The results of this study can be found exclusively at www.mikesbettingtips.com. Okay, 5 games today. A bit late, this has just started I think. This one here has just been suspended, but it's so late. Let's go over to another one quickly. Mallorca game is 8.4 for the 0-0. This game here is at about 11.5 for the 0-0. 10 for the 0-0 for this one. 7.2, possibly a bit higher on this game, this Baleares game, and the last one was this Sivasspor game, which has just been suspended. We've got nothing going on there at all, but it was, by the looks of it, about 10. So I'm going to come back and go to the so I got cut off there. Going to come back and go to the match odds. Okay, the match odds on this Gaziantep game, let's just put this in. We can lay at 3.4. Sivasspor, this is a bad choice of games. There's no liquidity in this game. Don't think we're going to bother with this game actually. Let's scrub that game. Mallorca game, we can lay at a bit high, but 3.7. We could possibly have got in 3.35ish or so. This game here at 4.4. Again, this is all in practice mode, and it's just a demonstration to see where the prices go. Atletico game at 3.2. Which game have we missed? Got the Mallorca game. Got that game. Got that game.
This event is now in play.
I'm not worried about this one. This is the one there's just no liquidity there at all. And we've got this one. Okay, we've got all games, and let's have a look at where these games are. You can see the games here. This Gaziantep game is a Turkish outside Division 2, or maybe a 1 league. The Sivasspor, which we're not really following, is Turkey again. This team here is Spanish Segunda B Group 3. Atletico Baleares is the same, so Group 3 Spanish second. And Mallorca is again Group 3 Spanish second. Okay, so all these games I've chosen at random as always. So I'm not sure I've got that recording in, so I'll just go over these again. The Baleares game is a Spanish Segunda B Group 3, as is this one, and the Gaziantep is a Turkish Division 2. Okay, we're a couple of minutes in. I'll come back on price checks and if anything happens. Got a suspension in this game. We're at 3.25 was the last price change. We're 7 minutes in, it's back in place, and nothing happened there. False alarm. Just doing a price check then. We've got 10 minutes after this game, and the price is down to 3.15. The Atletico is also 10 minutes in. Let's check that one. That's down to 3 point. There's a bit of money there at 3.05. Otherwise, we're down to 2.88. But it's about 3 on that game. That's, say, 10 minutes in there as well. The Mallorca game, which is 9 minutes, almost 10. This has gone down a lot more. This has started at 3.7. We're down to about 3.2 already on this one. Just 15% of our stake, and we are 10 minutes in. So that's moving down a little bit faster. Just had a goal in this game. The price had come down to 3.9. It's just come out of suspension. This is 1-0 to this team here after 9 minutes, so we'll see where this comes back in. But it was at 3.9 just before this suspension. I was watching this one, and the price is up to, well, it's above 6.6. Let's have a look. Hang on. Yeah, we got in a bit high. This 4.4. I'll give that a minute to settle down. Someone's going to come in at 7.8. We've got a £2 stake on this one by accident. Didn't mean to do that. We're hoping for a 10, so I have to check that on the recordings. So I'll say about 7.2 on this game. That's a price check after 16 minutes. This game has come down to 3.05, which is 11% of our stake. The Atletico game, this is down. Let's have a look. Well, a bit gappy there, but it has been down to 2.82. That's 16 minutes in. I usually go halfway between the gaps, so about 2.88 then. And the Mallorca game, it's come down a bit faster, this one. This is 16 minutes in, down from 3.7 down to about, well, got a 40 there, so to about 3.2 if that gets taken. It has come down to 3.1, which is, you know, almost 20% of our stake in this game. I'll come back in a few minutes. Okay, 20 minutes in, price check on these games. Mallorca game, this is down to about 3-ish, between 3.15 and 2.94, but I'll go in the middle at 3. We've had a little bit of trade at that matched trade there, so 3 for the Mallorca game. The Atletico game, we're down, big gap there between 288 and 266, so it's about 276, which would be about 15% of our stake. And the Gaziantep game, down to about 2.92, which again is about 15% of our stake. That's after 22 minutes in that game.
It's a valid goal in the Gaziantep game. Oh no, it's been disallowed. It's after 29 minutes there was a goal. I might as well do a price check while we...
Sorry, I didn't have my microphone on. Let's just go to the Atletico game very quickly. All these goals come at once, which makes it very difficult to record. This game was down to, hadn't come down that much, it come down to 2.72, 17% of our stake. The goal's gone in, and that's gone up to, hasn't gone up much, has it? Between 355 and 395. We'll come back to that in a minute. Let's just have a look at the Gaziantep game, which is 30 minutes in. This is we're down to about 2.72, 2.74 in the middle of there, which is about 25% of our stake already on that game, and we're half an hour in. So just check the Mallorca game.
This event has been suspended.
Here this game's going a lot quicker. We're down to between 2.92 and 2.74, so in the middle here about 2.82. It's 31% of our stake. We started on 3.7. Let's just go back then to the Baleares game, the Atletico game.
This event has been suspended.
Oh, there's another goal maybe, is that? Oh, it's 1-1, they got a goal back. So it was suspended, but you can see the price then went up to, it did go up to around 3, it was around here somewhere, wasn't it? There's a bit of activity, so a quick response. And now the price has come back down again to more or less where it was before. It was going quite slow on a £10 stake. It was about here somewhere, about 17% of our stake. So we'll come back a bit later. Price check after 35 minutes then. This Gaziantep game down to 264, which is 28% loss on our original stake. That's after 36 minutes. And
This event has been suspended.
the Mallorca game going a lot faster, between 252 and 278, and that's again 35 minutes in to this one. So we had a bit of action at 256. So this is definitely going a lot faster. You can see we've lost between 34 and 44% of our stake already, and we're 35 minutes in that game. Price check after 40 minutes then, and the price is down to about 254. There's a goal in the Mallorca game. Let's just quickly head back to there.
This event has been suspended.
So that was down to about 254 is the last matched bet here at 45% of our original stake lost. The price, there's been a goal with this team here. I've not heard of that team, but at all. Who was the favourites there? They were trading around 2.6, 3.05, 292. So this is quite even between these two games. There are two teams. Let's see where this comes back in at. And you see the price has only gone up to around the 4 mark, 395.4. So not much profit there, but still, a goal has gone in, which is good. So that had been down to about 254 or so. Okay, let's just go back to the Gaziantep game to get a price check on that.
This event has been suspended.
It's down to 256, which is 32% of our stake, our original stake, and this is after 42 minutes. So half time in this game, and the price is down to about 242, 244, which is 40% loss on our stake. A bit more actually, it's 2.4, 41% even. So we'll come back in the second half or when there's a goal. Just a price check then on this one remaining game. 51 minutes gone. Sorry if I sounded a bit groggy on this recording. It's an early morning kickoff and I'm really tired, but I've got to get this done. So after 51 minutes we're down to about 2.3 in this 552 minutes now, in this final game that we're monitoring. So we'll come back after about 60 minutes or so and see what's going on. Okay, we've got a goal in this game, 56 minutes in. It was trading at 2.22. And Gaziantep have got the goal. Gaziantep were the slight favourites by the looks of things. Let's see, let's come back in play. Let's see what's happened to the price. So from 2.22, which is a 53% loss on our original stake. This has gone back to about 4.6, 4.5, 4.6, which is a 26. We're struggling here. 4.5, up to 4.8. I'll just give it a few minutes to settle down. Looks like we're up here somewhere, about 5 in between the two, about 5 would we say? 5, good for 5. Okay, let's call it 5. So £3.20 profit, which is a 32% increase on our stake there. So that's the end of this video then. Hope you got some information out of it, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video. I mean, just before I wrap up, you know, I've been doing about 50 of these videos so far, and I'm still trying to make my mind up as to what will be an optimal kind of time to get out, and hopefully on the spreadsheet that will be accompanying these videos at the end of this study, I'll be putting some prices down to give us some indication of what would have happened if we got out at, say, half time, 60 minutes, 70 minutes, or whether we'd seen the game through to the end. So that would be something which at the time of recording this, obviously I don't know, but hopefully by the time you watch this and by the time you get my spreadsheet, those figures will be available to you. But okay, otherwise that's it for now.